So, clarification is needed about the games that I play in Battlefield 1. I've posted about 4 videos or so on Battlefield 1. I've had a rush game, I think I've had a Conquest game, I've definitely had a team deathmatch game. I might have had 2 team deathmatch games, not too sure. But within that, the last team deathmatch game that I uploaded, there was uproar, man, you know. Well, there wasn't uproar, that's me exaggerating. But, you know, a few people were like, why are you playing team deathmatch? Unbelievable, I cannot even take this video seriously. And it's like, well, I don't get it, you know. I don't understand what the issue is with team deathmatch. It's not the best game type, I'll be honest with you. I actually do prefer Conquest. The only thing I've found with Conquest, as I said before, is it occasionally, when it gets a little bit excitable and there's a lot of content happening on the screen, it tends to slip a couple of frames here and there. Nothing too drastic, just it just gets a little bit silly. Now that could be me, this is what I said before, it could be me, it could be from my end, it could be my television. You know, I play off a television that's like 12 years old. It's a flat screen TV, it's not a plasma or nothing like that. It's not a gaming PC, it's just a bog standard 32-inch television that's in dire need of being replaced, unfortunately. Things don't last forever anymore, not like they used to back in my mum and dad's day. So that was primarily the reason why I didn't play as much Conquest as I'd like to, but I do play it. I like Conquest. I love Operations. I think Operations is actually my favourite. And the insane thing about it is, when you're talking about ranking up, these are the places to rank. I mean, some of the scores in the gameplays I've been getting have been astronomical, sort of like 12,000, 15,000, and then obviously you just sit and wait. Oh God, let it be a ×2 or times 1.5 in the final screen, and then it gives you a ×1, and you think, oh, what have I done to deserve that? It should have been a 1.5. Bugger. However, apart from the aforementioned frame rate drop very occasionally that I don't like, there is something else that really grinds my gears about Conquest, and I'm finding it's something that I think needs to be addressed. I really do, and I won't say too much about this game. Even the commentary I did where I said the problem with Battlefield 1 is, there were just a few little things really. You know, for instance, the support class. Whenever you spawn with the support class, sometimes getting your mortar launcher out, it doesn't happen. You can't get the mortar launcher out at all. It's like, come on. And by the time you eventually get it out, you know, the enemy have swarmed upon you and they're ready and waiting. And I normally like to use the mortar launcher when people are on top of a high point, if they're on top of a castle turret or somewhere hiding. There's a lot of hidey places in Battlefield 1. The mortar launcher, especially the high explosive, is perfect for dealing with those people. But unfortunately, during respawn, it's hard to get the mortar out. It just won't come out, won't appear. It's almost like you haven't got one, but you can plainly see that you have one in your inventory. But the reason why I get a little bit withdrawn away from playing Conquest, which is, like I say, is my favourite game type, is just the tanks are too powerful. There's something about them that doesn't sit well with me. And I know when you're inside of one how powerful and dominating they are. They're very good. They're very, very good, but there's something that bugs me. Let's take, for instance, I haven't got the gameplay, I meant to save this gameplay, but is it Ballroom Blitz? On Ballroom Blitz, there was an outside point in one of many capacious gardens that the game has, and the beautiful landscape. I was capturing an objective, and I was actually lying on the floor behind a hedge that was behind a little tiny wall that was behind a whole bunch of foliage and flowers and beautiful things. And nobody knew I was there. I stealthed it, I sneaked in the place, and obviously it was just me who was capturing the objective. And there was nobody else around me, there was no teammates, and I was having a little bit of a panic. But that panic soon ended when, to my dismay, I was blown 20 foot in the air by a tank that was kind of way out of my view. I don't know, this thing can't have seen me. Nobody could have spotted me because there was nobody around me. Nobody knew I was there, and I was snuck out the way capturing the objective, and this tank took me out, and I was behind many things. They've got to sit and figure out the balance, because at the minute, like I said before, the problem with the tanks, originally my problem with tanks was that they were so stealthy and quiet and they would just creep up on you, but now I think they are too powerful in the respect that it's almost like they can see you through walls. I don't know, or is it a hack, is it a mod? Has somebody implemented something in the game where they can see you with x-ray vision? Because it's not the first time it's happened. I've found once or twice or more than a number of occasions that I've found myself behind a wall capturing an objective or hiding or just giving myself a bit of a medical kit, a bit of medication relief, and then all of a sudden the wall blows through and I'm dead, I'm gone. and I don't know why that is. So I think the tanks do need addressing, but I think Conquest, and I will agree with the people who saw the Team Deathmatch gameplay and said, oh, Team Deathmatch, I cannot take this man seriously. He's playing TDM for God's sake, which is a little bit far-fetched. Team Deathmatch is quite fun when you just want something quick. It's like a quick fix. You know you're not going to be sitting there for minutes and minutes and almost an hour in one game if your wife turns around to you and says, right, you've got 5 minutes, you've got 10 minutes, I'll give you 10 minutes of gaming and then it's off and I want to watch Coronation Street. Then you're not going to go, oh, I want to get involved and indulged in a nice big operations game or a conquest. No, you say, right, okay, fair enough, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to play a little cheeky TDM just to get my fill. So for those who judged on that gameplay, for shame. Battlefield 4, I liked Conquest. In this, I like Conquest, but I love Operations. So those are more going to be the game types I'm going to be uploading. The Team Deathmatch gameplays, they've been more for sort of cementing a point. Maybe that's about the commentary. That's it. You know, Team Deathmatch isn't the dominant one. So the tanks need a little bit of a nerf, I would think. What do you think? Too powerful? Or am I just being a little bit homosexual? Please let me know. Apocalypse done.